What up, peoples? Julius King J Rock here, coming to you in my car. I know I'm always doing videos in my car because I'm always on the go, always handling some business. I'm actually about to get ready to go pick up my son from school. So, just want to rap with y'all, man. You know what I mean? Give you a few more nuggets, a few more things for y'all to ponder over and think about. You know, it's crazy because I was listening to a Kevin Gates interview on the Breakfast Club, and one thing, I'm a Kevin Gates fan. I love his music and I love what he's about. You know, I grew up listening to him, and anybody who, you know, grew up in the hood, or even if you didn't grow up in the hood, if you just love hip hop and love rap, you know about Kevin Gates. But anyway, Kevin Gates went through a lot of stuff, man. You know, like, you know, some rappers do or whatever. He's been, you know, went to jail and has lost his brother. A few things happened to him. But the reason why I'm bringing him up is because the man has totally changed his perspective on life, and now he exhibits positivity to the world. He's always talking about, you know, how to be, you know, yourself, how to be the best version of yourself. You know, I think he took up, I think he's a Muslim or Islamic or something. I can't remember, but anyway, I love positive energy and positive messages. And, you know, one thing I always teach and I always coach, whenever I'm telling people or talking to people, is, you know, it doesn't matter what other people do. You know, what other people do doesn't matter on you. The only thing that matters is what you do. You know, how you change your perspective on things. So, you know, case in point, I made a post about accountability. And so, you know, I hear people all the time, oh, Jay, how'd you get to where you got to? Or, you know, man, how can I become this? And I'm like, well, I'm not exactly where I want to be as of yet. I'm doing okay, but, you know, by my standards. But, you know, I got there because I stopped pointing the finger, because when you're doing this, we forget there's three of them pointing back at you, you know? So I stopped doing the blame game. I stopped blaming the government, blaming, you know, my parents. I mean, even though they were a tremendous blessing for me to get to where I'm at, you know, the principles and what they taught me on, you know, business and family and you know, keeping God first, the spiritual aspect of it was second to none. But what I was saying is, you got to stop blaming others. Stop blaming the government. Stop blaming your parents. Stop blaming your spouse. Stop blaming, well, you know, my children were older, then I'll be able to do it. No, stop. You know, start taking accountability and action, to take action for your goals, for your vision, for your dreams. You know, you only get one life, you know, YOLO. You know, only get one life, you know, only live once. So you got to go out there and live your dreams and you know, and your goals. You know, is it hard? Of course it's hard. You know what I mean? Like, but if it was easy, would you want it? I'll give you an example. If you're trying to go after a girl and you found out that she's easy to get, I mean, do you really want her? Yeah, you might want her for a sexual pleasure, but do you want her as into, you know, build a relationship with her to evolve into marriage? No, you know, you wouldn't want that because she's easy, you know, and vice versa. If a man was easy, you wouldn't want him. You know what I mean? You want someone who's going to challenge you. You want someone who's going to, you know, help you grow, who's going to challenge you physically and mentally, you know, most so mentally, you know? So, you know, you got to start taking accountability for you to get to where you need to get to. You know, it's not no one's responsibility but yours. You know, like my pastor says, you know, she says, your response is your responsibility. Well, that goes for your life, period. You know, if you're trying to become a doctor, I mean, you know, go to school, get what you know, get the study, do what you got to do in order to become that doctor. You know, you want to be an entrepreneur. Well, you understand, you know, it's the times that what people don't see, and the things that people aren't seeing, as far as behind the scenes. You waking up early, you going to bed late, you studying, you reading, you honing into your craft. You are like laser focused on what you got to do. Those are the times that's going to be tough. You know, when people are counting you out, saying that, man, you know what, you can't make it, bro, or you can't make it, sis, or whatever the case may be. Those are the times that you need to be like, I got to be steadfast, I got to be unshakable and unmovable. You know, I got to stay on my square and do what I got to do to get where I need to get to, because this life is not for me, it's for, you know, the next generation. So I had to come to that aspect. Now, I'm gonna enjoy the life while I'm here. I'm gonna enjoy the nice things that God has blessed me with. I'm gonna enjoy you know, the journey, helping people, and that's another key. You gotta enjoy the journey. Okay, you never really get to a destination. You always are on a journey. But during that journey, you got to learn how to become a better spiritual person, become a better person mentally, become a better person health-wise. You got to become a better person in your finances, learn how money works, learn how, you know, the system works, you know, what type of money we're in, how to leverage it, learn how to build reliable relationships. You know what I mean? Get rid of those in your circle who aren't for you, who don't suit you. I mean, it's that simple. Like, why are you hanging around people who trash you and thrash you and spit you out like you're nothing? Why are you still saying, oh, that's my, you know, my bitch, or that's my dude? No, that's not. You know what I mean? Like, if he or she ain't helping you get to a next level or adding some kind of value in your life, get rid of their ass, man. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit up here and give y'all the false crap. I'm gonna give you the truth, you know? And I think that's the issue. A lot of people aren't telling the truth out here enough, you know, and the ones who are telling the truth, obviously they get canceled and all that stuff. But you got the masculinity and the femininity. We gotta learn how to come together and how to really work together, because that's how God made women feminine and he made the man masculine. And together, that's where you formulate the perfect match. And that's what you're supposed to be doing. There's no, I'm better than you, you're better than me. There's none of that. We got to stop with all that. You know, we got to stop perpetuating that crap that mainstream media is pushing out there, that agenda. That's not what it is. If you have a beautiful woman, if you're lucky, like myself, to have a beautiful wife at my corner, you know, she's feminine for the most part. She has some, you know, things about, you know, her that can be a little masculine, but, you know, every woman has something a little bit, you know, whatever. But most of the time, for most part, she's feminine, and I'm masculine, you know. And so, but I guess I have my times where I'm soft, you know what I mean? I'm soft, especially with her and my kids and things like that. There's nothing wrong with it. But at the end of the day, God made men to be masculine and made women to be feminine. He made God made men to be protectors and providers, and he made women to be the helpmate, as well as, you know, helping provide under the lineage of her husband. So, with all that being said, take accountability. That goes back to what I was saying. Take accountability for everything that you're trying to manifest in your life. Keep God first and let him do the rest. All right? Love you guys. Peace. Here at my destination, picking up my son. Real quick, follow me on YouTube, Julius King J Rock Hammond, Instagram King J Rock King J Rock _ THA the _ God GOD. Follow me on a lot of other social medias if you don't already. Keep pushing the positive content out there. Keep doing what y'all do. Keep living the life that y'all supposed to live, and keep God first, and let him take you to where you need to go. All right. One love. Peace.